This is Jeff Edwards with the new treasure hunt. Boy, things get pretty wild around here. Take a look. A brand new car, Jeff. A brand new station wagon. It's a brand new Porsche. A brand new Jaguar. Your brand new Cadillac. Rolls-Royce limousine.
The $6 million man. A daring plan to destroy Steve Austin, kidnap Oscar Goldman, and replace him with the ultimate robot.
Picking up an unauthorized intruder in Section 4.
Barney, somebody's trying to kill me.
I have to eliminate your Colonel Austin because he's the only human being who could possibly expose my robot as a robot.
The return of the robot maker.
Tomorrow night at 7:30 on ABC.
See the Women's Tennis Championship Tournament tomorrow afternoon on NBC.
Cheryl Brulette, tuba. Her father's a bottler at the Olympia Brewery in Tumwater, Washington. Randy Neff, tambourine. His father works at the brewery, too. So does Lisa Tammerler's uncle. There are, by the most recent count, 5,670 people living in the town of Tumwater, Washington, where Olympia beer comes from. And one way or another, almost everyone has something to do with making Olympia the finest beer brewed anywhere in the country. And they're proud of it. That may be the reason why Ole's advertising theme song is #1 in the songbooks of the Tumwater, Washington High School Band.
See you later, Gail.
Take it easy. When I went to a school like this, you either had to be going on to a 4-year college or you weren't going anywhere. I was lucky. I could play ball. Today is different. Now you can have a great career with only a year or 2 of technical education, yet make as much as the kid who puts in 4 years at college. Careers as technicians in fields like programming, health service, traffic control, and chemistry. Or if you're the outdoors type, forestry and environmental control. Thousands of jobs are open. For the facts, simply this free booklet called 25 Technical Careers. Just write careers, Washington, D.C. It could be just the break you are looking for. That's careers, Washington, D.C.
Around the world, millions of needy children and their families desperately need care. They need food, drinkable water, clinics, schools. They are hungry and sick, and often without hope.
That's really depressing, Dad. Why do they show that kind of thing anyway?
Well, if they didn't, how would we know how much they need our help, son?
Why can't they help themselves, Mommy? Well, they're too poor, honey. They have nothing to help themselves with.
Through CARE, you can provide tools, equipment, and know-how for needy people to grow their own food, build schools, clinics, roads, and work their way out of poverty and despair.
Who's going to help them when CARE leaves?
Well, that's the whole idea behind CARE, son. To help people so that eventually they can stand on their own feet.
Who is CARE, Daddy?
I guess we are, honey, if we're concerned enough to help.
Please send your dollars to CARE, Department 2, New York 10016.
Join the laughter when Don Rickles crosses swords with Frank Sinatra, John Wayne, Bob Newhart, Dean Martin, and others in his comedy special, tonight on CBS.
The price of gasoline is going to go up more than 10 cents a gallon. For that and for other reasons, Mayor Bradley blasts President Ford. And around the world, the holiday for terrorism has come to an end. There is one hopeful note about Social Security taxes. It's been another great day for Johnny Miller. And out at our beaches, it's been a great day to take off your clothes.
I love last-minute details.
And champagne with creamed spinach.
Enjoying your first business trip, Mr. Smedley.
Time for the old 1-2.
For acid indigestion with headache, Alka-Seltzer works fast. It gives the old 1-2, the old 1-2.
He had the Alka-Seltzer in the briefcase.
For acid indigestion alone, use new Alka-Seltzer Gold without aspirin.
In the frozen north, many legends are born, but none as mysterious as the legend of the man they called Trapper. He ate with an elk, lived with a lynx, and his best friend was a wolf. His story is told in the greatest adventure movie of all time, Challenge to be Free. Trapper was a man born to live free or not at all. Challenge to be Free. A man you'll always remember. A movie you'll never forget. Held over at a theater near you.
It takes a sizzler to put steak and king crab together at a price like never before.
Get up, get into the sizzler. A change will do you good.
We will return to Adventures of the Queen, starring Robert Stack and Ralph Bellamy.
Next week, a CBS movie special from the files of the FBI.
You catch a demonstrator outside the law, under Mississippi law, we got the right to kill him.
The true story, a clan war of terror.
There's a car behind me.
And 3 young idealists who become its victims. Attack on Terror, the Thursday and Friday night movies.
When you watch the NBA, when you watch the NBA on CBS.
Looming high above a CBS color truck here in Seattle, the famed Needle that sends over the World's Fair of a few years ago here in Seattle. As today,
Give it all you got, take your very best shot, and may the best team win. The time is now, the name of the game is action. They're on the floor and they're ready to score, so let the game begin. And let's see how the ball's gonna bounce today. Welcome to
NBA on CBS, sponsored by Johnny Miller Menswear, symbol for the new man at Sears. Pabst Blue Ribbon beers. Since 1844, the quality has always come through. Persona Double 2, the first razor with twin blades on 2 sides. And by Motorcraft Quality Auto Parts from Ford. Taxi tested tough.